Magdalene. I want to speak out about how much spitting on our Savior goes on. Yo, he died for you. He did so much for you. Lived in poverty his whole life. Lived with the poorest of the poor for you. Went through so much hell and abuse. But yet, y'all still spit on him. Yeah? I'm not guilty of it either. I do my best, I spent most of my life, because that's all I'm surrounded with. But now that I do know, I'm working so hard. I'm going to continue working. And I thank you so much, Lord, every day. Not only for all you've done, but everything you saved my sorry butt in my own lifetime. Check it out. All these constant blasphemies and sowing of sinful seeds, always re-hitting of Christ with the reed. He died for us, provided for us, but yet in his face we cuss, always raising unnecessary fuss, making laws more and more unjust, making all his beautiful church teachings go to dust, letting our souls rust. Christ suffered and died for us. And this is how we thank him. Christ redeemed us with his blood. And this is how we thank him. Christ saved us from our past sins. And this is how we thank him. Christ loved us unconditionally. And this is how we thank him. Wow, how far have we saved? All the sexual exploitation of women and children and femininity that's demonically hidden. So much abuse of the vulnerable, whom Christ loves so much that leaves them crime-ridden. All these spiritual occults, expensive, so bidden, that only invites all hell to our lives. Only material gain, unlimited, this society strives, making the most atrocious sins unlimitedly thrive. Always worldwide lies, anyone suffering, always cutting their heart with knives. Only to despair, the elite enjoys to drive. Christ suffered and died for us. This is how we thank him. Christ redeemed us with his blood. And this is how we thank him. Christ saved us from our past sins. And this is how we thank him. Christ loved us unconditionally. And this is how we thank him. Wow, how far have we saved? All this watering down and so-called prosperity gospel, which is not the gospel at all. Always robbing young people of the true call, making sure our souls to hell fall. Nobody has a clue about the devil's call, turning our sanctuaries to social halls. All these cafeteria Catholics building thick steel walls. In some countries, they would die to legally practice their Catholic faith. But yet here, we can't be bothered just to put it on the back burner. More focus on being a high-wage earner. Christ suffered and died for us. This is how we thank him. Christ redeemed us with his blood. This is how we thank him. Christ saved us from our past sins. And this is how we thank him. Christ loves us unconditionally. And this is how we thank him. Wow, how far have we saved? Christ suffered and died for us. And this is how we thank him. Christ redeemed us with his blood. And this is how we thank him. Christ saved us from our past sins. This is how we thank him. Christ loves us unconditionally. This is how we thank him. Wow, how far have we saved? Franco Magdalene. Tell it like it is. Who cares about criticism and everything? I don't care if this track cost me my life. Forget your safety talk. Forget your prosperity talk. I don't care about any of that. Forget about saying I need to be happier, I need to be all hallelujah all the time. No, that ain't gonna happen. I don't care. I give everything to Christ. Yo, he's the best blessing you can get. Yo, I don't care if I die in the streets cold. Yo, as long as I got him, nothing else matters. Yo, because I finished with the sentence. I'm in.